Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the VZ Studio podcast. This is the podcast where we go ahead and take a deep dive into the world of Gunpla. Today, as you can tell, it's a little bit different. There's my co host over here, Ryan.
Hello.
And then, hello, I'm Eunha. So, today we have some sad news as our the founders of VZ Studio are no longer going to be with us. But we have a very special guest for you today. So, please welcome in Akro.studios.
Yeah.
Hello. Thank you
Eh.
for having me. Thank you for having me.
it's been
Yo.
it's been a long time coming, my friend. It's been
Mhm.
a
I
long time
appreciate it.
coming.
Yeah, I've been
We've been
excited.
wanting to have you on the podcast for so long.
I'm glad to
Yeah.
I'm
We've
glad to
been
be
we've
here.
been we've been watching your work and I'm personally a big fan of your
Oh,
work.
thank
So
you.
I'm
Thank
kind of
you.
nervous right now,
No, I'm nervous.
interviewing.
This is my first ever podcast. I'm nervous to be here. So thank you for having
Okay,
me.
okay. Yeah, man. Thanks for making time. Thanks for making time.
What
How are you today?
are
I'm
you good?
good. I'm good. Yeah, I spent
Yeah.
all day, just thinking about all the questions and stuff, preparing for the podcast. I've been watching for a long time, so I'm excited. But yeah, I'm
Dub
shaking.
glaze, dub glaze,
I
dub glaze.
love the new
That's-
co-host, by the way. I love
What
it.
what's what's your favorite moment of the podcast?
I
yeah.
I think it's when Jay quit. Honestly, like I
Gotcha. Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a big improvement for real. Like, good to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been very peaceful as you can hear.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, right?
It's so quiet. I
Okay, okay.
kinda miss the soundboard, not gonna lie.
I don't.
Yeah, that was a rest in peace. Rest in peace, Jay, wherever you are.
Wherever you are.
All right, all right. So we have a question that we ask all of our guests, and that is what makes you an ace pilot? What differentiates you from other
Well, I would say I I'm probably one of the only people that can say it, but I'm actually an ace pilot IRL. So
damn.
I think that definitely is a differentiating thing. I don't know because I haven't really like showcased my like outside of Gunpla things in my Instagram page where I mostly post. So like I should take advantage of the fact that I'm a pilot more, but I think that's one of it. And then another thing is just my customization, just my paint jobs and stuff like that. I think I have a couple of unique things that I guess we'll talk about later, as well as
Definitely.
for a little bit I did the top down, but I don't do that anymore,
Mhm.
so I'm not gonna count that.
I see, I see. No, that's great. I think, dude, you your paint work is insane, especially with, we'll talk about it more about it later, but
Thank you, thank
Mhm.
you.
with when you start, yeah, you kind of went 0 to 100 real quick.
Oh. It's insane that you've only been doing this less than a year,
Yeah,
because
Wow, bro.
it
yeah.
does not seem like it.
I
Yeah, true
I
talent.
I
True.
think summer. I need to go back and check what month it was, but it will mark officially my first year of airbrushing. For sure. So
We gotta get you a birthday cake.
Mhm.
Happy 1 year, baby, baby acro.
I just shoved like my old airbrush in the center. I was like, my
Aw.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
that's dope. That's dope. Okay, okay. Um, so the name Acro Studios, what is the meaning behind Acro Studios, the name, and how did you get to that?
So there's multiple layers. Part of it has to do with the fact that I am a foreigner. English is not my first language. So when I first saw the word achromatic, I read it as achromatic. So that's how it all started. But I was like, you know what? I like to type it out like full caps and look how it looks. And I was like,
Mhm,
I don't like the CH. So let me change it into a K because my first name starts with a K. So I changed it. It's like a
right.
gamer tag thing to do. You know what I mean? Like when you put a
Mhm,
K or X or
Mhm.
whatever, like instead of something else. So I did that.
yep.
And I was like, it's simple. It's 4 letters. And I have a lot of like ways I could use those 4 letters to make a logo and stuff like that. So um, I went with that, and then Aqua was taken. Also, fun fact: I recently figured out. Shout out to Planet Joanus that Aqua is a perfume or cologne. Someone stole my name. It's an official
Dang,
product. It's an expensive cologne. So maybe I might have to change my username. I don't know, but and then I just slapped
dang.
studios because I think it's just
Yeah.
like, it's just a officially originally actually it's supposed to be a clothing page. So I was gonna start my own clothing company. Didn't really get far. So yeah, that's why it was studios. It wasn't like Aqua builds or anything like that. So
How
Yeah.
long were you
How
doing clothing before you started, like, transitioned over?
I did it for like a month, and then I was like, okay, I need to focus on flight stuff. So I kind of took a break from it. And then right as
Mm,
I was trying to get back into it, I figured out I started the whole Gunpla thing. So, yeah,
mm,
it was, but I have experience before, or I've done a lot of research. You know what I mean? I'm the type that like I'll
mhm.
research like crazy before I even start anything. But yeah,
yeah,
so I got my first sample, and then I stopped.
I see. How designer of you thinking about all those, bro.
Maybe,
All right.
maybe.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
So you touch on it a little bit, just now. So how did you like get into this crazy world of Gunpla that we're all in?
Well, I guess if we start with my origin story of how I got into Gunpla, I started when I was like 5 years old, probably, or as soon as I could not like put the piece in my mouth and basically build it. But
Damn, me too.
that was my dad's kind of method of keeping me busy and teaching me hand-eye coordination. I started off with MSIA action figures. Those are, I guess, like the old Gundam figures before
Fuck yeah.
robot spirits existed, and then
Yup.
he gave me a high grade. I don't remember what my first high grade is, but I do remember one of the first one was the high gog, so early
My
2000s high
goodness.
grade. Used to cut it out with cuticle trimmers and nail clippers, and so crazy nubs and barely fit together. And then ever
Damn.
since I've been kind of building off and on. Like when I was young, I built a lot. I used to go to the Gundam base in Yongsan in Korea, and then I moved to Peru when I was really young. So I kind of lost all access to Gunpla. Occasionally, my dad would go on like a field trip back to Korea and bring me a kit or two. Um,
Wow.
One of the kits that he brought back is the Master Grade Full Armor Unicorn Gundam, which is funny because I
Your
fucking hate the
favorite.
Unicorn Gundam.
Jesus. Yeah.
So, yeah, but I mean, I at the time I loved it. I'll explain why I hate it later. But
Bro,
yeah,
I didn't know that Gundam base. You said you go to Gundam bases when you were young?
yeah,
Like how old were you when you went to, because I thought
It was
Gundam base have
11.
been around for like, I don't know, maybe the last 10-ish years or maybe less than that.
it's
I didn't know it's been on for that long.
Korea had it for a while. I don't know if it's like official Gundam base. I feel like it was because there was a big banner of the Alex Gundam. So
Yeah,
and
yeah.
with the blue
Yeah,
Gundam
yeah.
base logo, and anything you bought there would come with the. If you go to the Gundam base, you know that the high grade boxes have the
Right,
stickers on the side. So I'm pretty sure it
right.
was an official Gundam base, but
Has to be.
Yeah. It says the first official Gundam base in South Korea opened in 2003. So,
yeah.
2003?
So
Oh my,
I was born in 2000,
bro.
so it was right
I
after it opened.
was I was a youngin, like a toddler, not a toddler.
I was I was
that's so
barely
hard.
old enough to remember it. So that's
Mm,
I was a kid.
Damn, we were young. Okay, that's crazy. I'm just behind.
man,
And
that's so
then
cool of your dad to do that, though.
yeah,
Yeah,
he was
seriously.
into it. He's not
Uh,
really into it anymore. I don't really think he was ever into it. I think it's just a great way to keep me busy. Like
So you don't talk to your dad about Gunpla and stuff like that now
no,
and
no, no,
what
no,
you've
no.
been doing? Okay.
I barely talk to my
mm,
dad.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, yeah, same. My dad just roasts me, bro. My
Yes.
dad just roasts me.
So um because that's I got into it like that, and then but of course living in South America, if you still live in South America, it's kind of impossible to get into Gunpla because um back
access.
when I lived there, like you couldn't order stuff off like online. That wasn't a thing.
Mhm.
And then we
Right.
didn't have Gunpla shops. So, but then I
Right.
moved here. This is like I can't tell the story without doxing myself, so don't come for me. But anyways, I moved and I got bored one of these days, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna search up Gundam. It's been a while, and I just happened to find the USA Gundam store was 5 minutes away.
Wow. Okay.
So
That's
I
clutch.
went there and spent about I think the first time I went there I spent over $300 on just a bunch of kits.
And
It was
yeah.
the Master Grade Wing, Arju Zeong, it was the Eternal Star Glory. It's like a third party kit. There's like that kit
Yep.
too.
The
And
Stargazer, right?
yeah, Stargazer or something like
Yep.
that, and a couple more.
Mhm.
And then ever since, I've been kind of going off and on, or sometimes
Mhm.
twice a week, sometimes once a month, sometimes 3 times a day. So yeah,
Jay would be proud of that
yeah,
Couple 3 times a day.
of that haul.
Mhm.
$300? He'd
yeah.
be
Yeah.
like, "Oh hell
I
yeah."
I haven't spent that much recently, but and then in terms of like content creation, I fucking hate bringing up his name, but yeah, Jay's content showed up on my personal page.
You'll
Unfortunately,
miss him. I can
unfortunately,
tell.
It had to
and
be. It had to be
yeah,
Jay.
and I was
Mhm.
like, huh, I didn't know that there was a Gunpla community out there. This is a hobby that I've had lifelong, and seeing that there was a community was like kind of
Mhm.
mind blowing. I thought this was like a hobby that you just don't tell anyone about. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
because
Like,
if you
I did.
don't, yeah, if you don't know about the Gunpla
Yeah.
community, like on Instagram or Twitch or TikTok, like it's a
Yep.
very lonely hobby because you're
It
not gonna
is.
find anyone
Mhm.
that likes it. So
Yeah.
I saw his page and I started following a bunch of the other people in the community. Shout out that I've been honored to like meet everyone and become friends with them. But and then I was like, you know what?
Yep.
Let me give it a try. So I got the high grade G Quack. That was one of the first kits that I made content with. Took photos.
Oh
I
wow.
thought it was good. It looked like complete shit. Looking back, like I had no idea. So
Wait, are you talking about your photos or the kid?
my
Mhm.
photos and the
Your
kid.
photos?
I don't like G Quack kits either. But
Yeah, that's what I
yeah,
thought. I was like, I thought you
yeah.
had some feeling towards that kid, bro.
But yeah, the photos, like I was like trying to get into posing, didn't really understand lighting, and I didn't know how to use my camera at the time, so it was
Mm.
just bad in all formats, no substance. You like it, yes, it was bad.
Hey, Canon
Did you
event
post
though.
it, though?
I
Is it
posted
gone?
it, but it's archived,
Is
so
it gone?
it
You
will.
gotta bring it all back, especially for
I'll
your year anniversary.
That's
maybe
true. That's true. That's a good
I'll
idea.
do like a 1 year like difference thing, whatnot. But yeah, Jesus Christ, was it bad? Like looking back at it now, I'm like, you can't even see the kit. Like, what am I looking at? You know what I mean?
Dude, you know what? Like
Was it censored? Oh,
building
sorry.
with a cuticle nipper thing,
Mhm.
when I started, I built with a nail clipper. So I feel like
Yeah,
those are some canon event that
it
we all go through.
Yeah,
it really
The
is.
the
little
bad
budgeting.
photos and everything. Yeah,
Mhm.
bro.
And like nowadays, I think it's easier because we have like Amazon and we have all these shops that I guess
Mhm.
know what Gunpla is, so you can get Gunpla specific nippers. But back then, you couldn't. So you find
Yeah.
whatever that can cut, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially when you first start building and then you don't prepare everything for it, you just find a cool Gundam and you buy it, and you don't have the tools, so you just start with what you got.
Back
Could be your
then,
teeth,
the
it could
boxes
be
didn't even have English, so you wouldn't even know that you need a tool. Like you would just
So true.
think that you can just buy that and build it like a Lego or something. So,
Mhm.
Yeah, you just pop it out of the runner.
oh boy,
Like
yeah.
your hands just hurting, you just popping shit out of the runner. I used to do that
Thank
when I was
you.
a kid. It was
God.
bad. It was bad.
People definitely have it a lot better now, I would say, than I
Yeah,
would say 10 years ago.
you could get a Gunpla because I remember when I was getting into it again, um, I was on Amazon too, and then you could get literally a box of toolkits, just
Yeah.
Yeah,
everything ready for you to just get you started, and then go from. And then all of it is still like really great stuff. You know what I mean? Except
yeah.
for the
Mhm.
nipper, maybe, but it still works.
I'm gonna be honest.
It's
When I
better
was
than the cuticle trimmer, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know you needed like all those tools. You know what I mean? Now it's so obvious, but when you're a kid, like I'm sure
Yeah,
also
bro.
like my dad knew, but he doesn't want to give me an X-Acto blade and all these sharp things like at when I'm really young.
Why not?
Yeah, since like
What do you
at five
mean?
years old.
Sounds
Yeah,
like such a good idea.
so I think that has to do with it too.
So nice, nice. So you're an OG, basically. Like people that are getting into Gunpla now, they're getting into it either from like the contents and then
Mhm.
the model kits, the photos that people put out. But seems like you've known of the franchise for forever. Like,
I would say I'm a rookie content creator, but I'm definitely not a rookie builder. But that's also hard to say because it's only been about a year. I'd say year and a half if you consider like my spray painting era. So before
bro,
then, like I just didn't even consider customizing it. But yeah.
bro, you're speed running this shit, dog.
Mhm.
Maybe.
like, like with your talent, like it's insane.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Wait, did we
okay,
say on the podcast that you've only been doing this for a year?
Maybe in the beginning. I don't know. I've never been here,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
must
it's
be
yeah,
a
it's
crazy,
his
year.
guys.
first time.
This guy,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
his it's
yeah.
been less than a year since he started customizing, and have you seen his Instagram page?
Yeah, you
It's
should check out his work. It's
mhm.
absolutely bananas.
Thank you.
And then
Work
also he won a
yeah,
building competition
Yeah.
he got
first try.
gold,
Gold, bro.
gold.
Like, what are you talking about? Gold medal first try is crazy.
I'm yeah, that was a little bit shocking. I don't have it like within reach, but uh yeah,
Humble king.
I've been building for, at the time was like a couple months, like over a little past half a year, and I was like people tell me like, hey, you have good builds and like they hype you up or W glaze as we say here, but
W glaze.
you don't really know. You know what I mean? I feel like online is so different compared to like in person, like
Mhm.
seeing it in person. So I wanted to kind of
Yeah,
test myself, and of course, all the top tier builders that we see on Instagram usually compete, or they try to, or
yeah,
they have done so. So I was like, let me try it, and thankfully, you know, I was able to win gold. Very like surprised. It was shocking, but yeah, and yeah, so it's a good experience, and I encourage all the builders out there, even if you are just starting off or experienced, to try it out at least once, because one is just looking at Instagram or Pinterest or whatever and seeing a custom build, and one is seeing it in person, and then also another thing
yep.
is just being able to talk to someone about it, and
Mhm.
then
Hmm.
finally the judges will give you like honest feedback about what you should do or should not do.
Yep, yep. So what was okay? I have a question. Like, what was that like when you decided to repaint a kit, like first time repainting it? What was it like for you, Danny? Because I remember me trying to do it, and then I started sanding, and I'm like regretting all of my decisions in my life.
So
Wait, like sanding after you started painting, or like
No, no, no,
trying to get it
no,
off,
no,
or
yeah, no. It's like you gotta prep it.
oh yeah,
So I
oh okay.
learned I learned
I thought you
from.
meant you started painting and then you started sanding because you hated your paint.
Oh,
That's
no,
what I
no,
was.
no, no, like the process of painting, because
Mm,
yeah, I learned it from somebody we both know. um and then he told me to, like, okay, you gotta sand it and then prime it and then put the coat on and top coat
yeah.
after that. And so when I was on that sanding part, I was like, oh god. And I was building a master
Oh
grade spray.
god. Mhm.
Yeah, dude, I was like, I kind of quit after that. Not gonna lie.
Oh
But
yeah.
like, I was just curious what Danny's thinking as
Wait,
far
how
as.
was yours? 'Cause you know how, like, my first paint went, it was a little treacherous and pretty scuffed just in the wild trying to paint
Let's see.
with grass flying everywhere. It's like
Oh
pieces
my
of
my
dirt
god.
or something.
first airbrush kit was the Buster Gundam from Gundam Seed. It was a master grade. So first of all, mistake number one, going
Yep,
with a
yep.
master grade. Second, I
Feel
decided
you.
to convert a full green and beige and orange kit into monochrome, which is kind of my thing.
Mhm,
white, like getting clean white, is one of the hardest things to do. As I figured
mhm.
out, and I decided to start off with acrylics because I bought one of those portable airbrush boots, and I was like, you know
Mhm.
what? If I do acrylics, I can do it in my apartment, right? I can do it like
Gotcha.
safely in an apartment. I live with cats, and I
Yep.
live with my girlfriend, so like I don't want them to be having like crazy headaches while I'm trying to do this. Yeah,
Everyone's getting high.
yeah, and well, acrylics was a bad idea. I don't know. I've done it once, and it was that day. I sprayed acrylics. I think I thinned it wrong, or whatnot.
Mm,
It
mhm,
looked terrible. So
mhm.
immediately, I drove back to the store and picked up lacquer paint and moved my thing to the
Okay,
storage unit, and
Mhm.
then it worked
gotcha.
out. The rest was relatively fine, and then I was like, I really like this. I really like this.
So
So yeah.
so you went straight into it with an airbrush then? Because I mean, I went into it with a rattle
Oh, well,
can.
if you're doing
Mhm.
rattle cans, then no, I did a good amount of rattle cans before. Like, I did the entire like main five of Richmond Mercury like high grades. I did it all
Y
monochrome, so
Oh, wow.
using rattle cans. But it got to a point where okay, I'm spending like what like over $10 for one can, and then
Yep,
another
Mhm.
for one color, and then another ten
yep,
dollars for top coat. I'm like,
yep.
this is the same theory I had or the logic I had with my espresso machine, where if you buy Starbucks every day, it adds up real quick. So then at that point, like it only takes a
Might as well.
month or two before just buying a $700 espresso machine pays off. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing with the
100%.
airbrush. Yeah. So
Wow. So
I'm sure the
financially
airbrush too, you can mix
responsible.
your own colors too, right? Or you
yeah,
can get your own shades and everything.
you spray cans. They don't make a lot of like Mr. Hobby doesn't make a lot of like spray paint that are like because if you use like regular spray paint that like you use for like housework and stuff like that, it's so thick that like
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it just kills the panel line, it kills everything. So
yeah. The excess paint that you have to waste
yeah,
painting it to with that, bro, it's
I
no, I get it.
remember
I get
like
it.
I would get so annoyed with how much paint I was losing that I would spray like my main part and then I have all my other parts I have to paint behind it. So it would catch a little bit
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah,
But I mean, you
Yep.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
save those dollars.
It's so
Oh,
expensive.
dad.
That's
Fuck.
Uh,
Okay, okay. That's dope. All right, so this is the judgment
mm,
Yep.
section. If our other guest was here, Danny, wherever he is, if he was here, he would judge the fuck out of you, dude.
Mhm. If you
If
had
you
more
go
than
up to us,
10.
yeah, 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 yeah. So how big is the collection and the backlog right now for you?
the collection in terms of what's in my apartment, I think I
Yeah.
have like 10, and
Okay.
I in my backlog is 5 and 2 in work in progress.
Okay, okay. That's not bad. I'm not sure how
Okay.
Danny will think about that whole thing, put together, but the backlog, I think he would be very happy to hear that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I would say so.
I
Yeah.
actually I know you guys bring this up about like recent purchases. I haven't bought anything recently, um, because the kits in my backlog are all like really big projects.
Yeah.
Like I have the Master
Master
Grade
grades.
XS Gundam, which is size is like it's you know what I mean, it's giant, and
Yep,
then I have
yep,
a 5-star stories kit which requires like cementing everything and all that, and then
yep.
I have the clear ball,
Mhm.
That was
which
sick.
yeah, but that's gonna be
Clear
a lot
ball.
of like small intricate
Clear ball.
details that I want to do,
Mhm.
and then a couple
You
of
you're
other
painting the clear ball?
well the inner frame
Oh, I
so you can
see.
see
That would
through it.
be
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that I see. That would kick so much ass. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay,
But
so do you have any work in progresses
I
at the
have a
moment?
few, none that are like I have the 5-star stories kit. This is the work in progress. It's just cementing. It's just cementing. But this kit is going to fucking suck when it comes to building it because again, you have to cement everything, sand everything, mask everything, paint everything. So this is, but 5 Star Stories is, I would say, a true challenge for painters and builders because it is a lot of like patience and like all the skills that you've acquired put together. And so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
very excited to do that.
Mhm.
I just finished the third party Barbados, the Wolf model, which
Yeah, that one. That
Looks
uh,
one was
was a
so
lot of
sick.
fun. Uh,
That one was so fire, bro.
it was kind
That's
of
it
like
looks so good.
a protest in a way because if you guys don't know, there's the midnight coding MGEX Strike Freedom. One, I don't like the Strike
yes.
Freedom. Two, I don't like the price tag that comes with the Strike Freedom, and I also definitely don't like the price tag that comes with the midnight coding over $1,000. So I
Oh,
decided to,
what?
yeah, it's
Over
over
a thousand.
$1,000.
That's retail?
I don't think it's retail, but resale, but it's very limited. It's even more limited than the Perfect Grade
Holy
Nude from what I know
moly.
it is. So I was like, I'm gonna
Holy
do it on
moly.
another design that's cooler, and so I went and ended up doing that. So yeah, it's a little protest.
Dude, real quick, I feel like there are two types of people in the Gunpla building community. I don't know, I might be wrong, but when you were talking about the 5 star kit and
Mm-hmm.
how it requires all the things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know what you're cementing on there. Like, what are you cementing all the pieces together? Like it's
Pretty
old
much,
school,
I'd say
like
75%.
military.
Oh,
Oh
it's
my God.
yeah, it's 75%
See, here's the
everything.
thing. It's funny that that gets you excited, bro, because like I
Oh.
would avoid that kit like a plague. Like you tell me that, I'm like, yeah, fuck no. Mm-mm. I'm not getting anywhere near that.
Yeah.
The designs are very unique, and it
Mhm.
fits me. I like very mechanical, lanky designs, I would say. And that's exactly
Yep,
what
yep.
5 Star Stories are. And
I
Mhm.
see.
it's also like it's one of those things where when I first learned about it, I didn't have the skills to do it. Or
Mm,
now I feel comfortable doing it, or I feel more comfortable doing it. It's still a challenge, right? This is the first time
yeah.
I'm doing a full like cement required statue basically because I'm not moving that thing. But yeah, so
Damn. Well, best of luck to you. I know you'll
It's
kill it.
it's gonna look
thank
good.
you. Yeah, I might be gone
Yeah.
for a while I do that, but I'm curious to know what you guys been working on.
And how you got anything?
Um, I have like some kits I've just been working on that I'm just going to attempt to start painting again because I want
Ooh,
to paint the Witch of Mercury collection that I'm starting to get
nice.
because I just finished the Ariel. I'm working on the Force Impact
Yeah.
right now too, if you can see it. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, I want to. I it's not in progress, but it is in the future. I want to at least paint. I think kind of like an angel and devil with the Lifrith and Calibarn. Yeah,
Ooh.
Mm,
but
very
besides that,
nice.
and of course, I'm always working on my ghetto plus because I have so
Carapla. Shout
many.
out
I have so
Carapla.
many of them.
The
But
whole
The
yes,
set
consistent
almost.
Carapla. I respect it. I respect it.
I have a
Yeah, so
huge
one of
stack
these
at
days
home.
you gotta make a collection Carapla collection video or
Yeah,
something, real or
once I get
something.
all of their mechs done, I was going to. Yeah,
I think Eunha can
Nice.
just start a new community of Geropla. You know what
based
I
on
mean?
ghetto.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just the niche. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go.
No, that's dope. That's
How
dope.
about you, Ryan?
I just got back from Japan.
Welcome back.
Um,
I'm
thank you.
sorry.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry you're
Thank you,
back.
man.
Are you
I
sad?
know, me too. Me too. I still hear the sound of the train and then the like "Doga shimarimasu" anytime like a door open, like in an elevator. I still hear that like right here. And it makes me very sad. But it's okay. It's good being back. It's good being back with the homies. So um over there, while I was over there, I picked up a few gunpla. I had to build it on my trip because I wanted to save space. Which we'll get to, I'm also a figure collector. So there was a lot of, as one of our hosts say, bug Power Rangers. So I got a bunch of those. Yeah, but this is what I've been working on. I just finished panel lining this American cheese looking gun cannon.
And the
power.
the shield just looks like cheese.
It literally
It's like
just.
when, you know, the when
If
they
you
throw
no, if you
cheese at
throw a
babies,
Heinz, can I
like,
just
on their
draw?
head.
Can I airbrush the Heinz
Yes,
logo on the
y-
shield? The
yes,
mustard.
yes. It's like it's just straight up mustard. It
It does
is
look like it. A
literally
mustard packet.
that mustard packet color. But yeah,
That next to
does
the gun cannon would be funny.
you know what? It's low key with how chunky he is. It's
Mhm.
might be the perfect kit for it.
You go
And
for the
also, finally, I got my Grail kit that I've been wanting for so long, and it's the Boo
Boo
Goo,
goo.
the Boo Goo, the Boo Goo.
I haven't seen that in so long.
Oh, I am so happy to get this, and I'm jealous of Danny having grabbing the what was it? Was it the Zaku one?
I have the Zappa one, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's I'm so jealous how you found that in the wild.
Yeah,
It's insane.
I got
It's absolutely
very
insane.
lucky. Yeah.
And then lastly, the newly released Seventh Gundam. The,
Ooh.
this kit puts the premium in P Bandai. I'm not gonna lie. Every I did a double nip on all of it, and
Mm.
it's like butter. Plastic on plastic build, like extremely solid, and everything just moves perfectly. But yeah, been wanting a seventh Gundam because of Shadow Blue Kara, and I'm like, I kind of want that in a smaller scale
It also
because
gives
his
me
looks
like
so
mud rock. Like I don't know if you know that design. Like very
very
similar.
much
Yeah, I love that
super
design.
similar, dude. Yeah, super similar to Mudrock. But yeah, I think yeah, super similar, honestly. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. And then as far as recent cops, I don't want to go through all of it with you guys, but there's a few. One of the things I want to show you though, this Bug Power Ranger
Bzzz.
that
Mhm.
that has been discontinued for a long
Oh,
time. My
like,
brother
that
got me
box art
this.
too. Sorry.
That
Yeah,
looks so
It
much like
looks
a
like a
mop. Like I swear to God, bro.
it's a grasshopper. Okay, it's
Oh,
punch hopper. Very
okay.
much. It's a grasshopper. But yeah, got that and a bunch of other stuff. So that was my my whips and hauls.
This is a very good haul, I would say. Actually, a lot
Mhm.
more mild than I thought it would be. You know what I mean? But
It felt like it was because I was buying, a few a day, and then I started packing things up, and I still have stuff that's in the box still.
Okay. Oh, so you just
So
haven't showed us everything. That's
no,
why.
no, not at that was
Okay.
like I got there's this guy that I've been looking
Mhm.
for a while. So yeah, so those guys times like 20,
oh, okay. Never
and
mind.
that's
I was
Never
like,
mind.
it might not be that mild. I don't
Never
I just
mind. Never mind.
just
it's a
haven't
little
seen it all
spicy.
yet.
It's a little spicy, but yeah,
Or
glad to be back so I don't spend any more money.
W haul.
Mhm. Was that your
Double haul
first
for sure.
time going? Or
To Japan, that was second time.
okay.
Yeah, fully just hanging out. I go to the airport all the time because when I go to Indonesia, I would transfer in Japan, but
Mhm.
like exploring things, going to Osaka, Kyoto, that was my first time. But second time as far as the whole Japan trip. Last time was in Japan, in Tokyo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is also another thing I forgot. In between Peru and coming here, I went to Japan and I got to visit the. This is back when it was the Orc 78, not the shit ass unicorn. So, yeah, I went back when it was good.
This guy
yeah.
got so much hate for unicorn.
Okay. Well,
Would you rather do the one chip challenge again or buy, build a unicorn and keep it?
here's the thing. I've been actually thinking about it. I feel like I should buy a unicorn, the Banshee, but I've been thinking about it, the Banshee Burka, because that's the only. Well, I guess I have to get a regular unicorn, but technically that counts as the full armor. You know what I mean? So because I want
Yeah,
to build
yeah,
all the Burkas, and
Mhm.
I don't have
yeah.
an issue with the design of the unicorn. I'm just annoyed because there's 98 bajillion versions of it, and you know what I mean. We won't get a Zako 3.0, but oh, let me give you a blue unicorn, and then let me give you another blue unicorn, but with like things in the back, and then let me now give you a green one, and then now let me give you a green one with the crystals exploding, and then now let me give you a gold one, and then let me give you a gold one with blue interframe this time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so fucking annoying.
Bro, honestly, I get the sentiment. I just am for me, I'm not that big of a fan of unicorn either. It's
I
just the
like
design for
unicorn
me.
mode more than the destroyer mode. That's also probably another thing that I
Oh
like
yeah,
it in the
that's a
regular.
take.
Mhm.
Yeah, that might be a take. I might get a lot of
Yeah.
hate, but no.
No, I just never like it doesn't really like give me the umph, you know? It
Yeah,
just seems
Mhm.
like
I don't.
a normal Gundam with a bunch of lines on it. But
It's
I
just
don't know, man. That might just be me.
a bunch of lines
Maybe
on
we're getting canceled today together.
Yeah, and the thing is, I like the narrative. I love the narrative. It's actually one of the
Same.
kits that I kept, but um
Really?
yeah, I have that one. Also, I guess it's because I keep it as a rule that if I get gifted something, I'm not going to like sell it or give it away because it's technically a gift. That's why, like,
Yeah.
I have to keep a good amount of kits now. And that
Did
kit,
you paint
yeah, I did.
the narrative, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, yeah.
So that one sits proudly in my collection. It was a gift from somebody that I don't want to talk about, but yeah, so it's Jay.
The narrative is just so good though,
It's
because it's
Jay.
not. I feel like it's not doing too much. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's
yeah.
not like it's enough, and it's still like kind of like a new Gundam, but with a little extra flair,
I would say
but not too much.
it took me a while to like it. Um,
Mm,
I think it took me until getting it and like working on it that I actually truly fell in love with it.
Mhm.
And that's what I'm kind of thinking might happen if I get the Banshee. It's like let me just like kind of try it on my own and see how that works out.
yeah.
But fuck
Who
unicorn.
knows? You might love it. You might love it.
You know,
Who knows?
Aw.
Fuck around and you
there's
might love it,
no
bro.
doubt that I won't like it would never be in my top 10. Yeah, like
It's
yeah,
gonna
no.
replace the Death Scythe for you.
Oh no. No.
It'll replace his wing. It's like I actually love this.
Mhm.
I think
Aw,
I'll
that
build
makes
it
it a
7 more
one-chip
times.
challenge.
but I will say I get it because a lot of people probably got into Gundam around the time where the unicorn hype was real. You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
because I know people who got into Double O really like Double O. People who started on Unicorn really love Unicorn. And I get the Unicorn series itself is actually kind of nice because you got a lot of variations of a lot of the
Mhm.
old designs updated. But
Mhm,
I have more problems with Bandai when it comes to Unicorn than the Unicorn itself.
mhm, mhm, mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So no one chip challenge. You would get the unicorn and
Yeah, I'm not
We
doing
should
that.
all do the one-chip
I
challenge.
just I'm
like a
good.
Dorito.
I'm
I'm
good.
down like a Dorito nacho cheese flavor.
Would you
Like
do the one-chip
one.
challenge, Ryan?
You know what? That's like the super spicy one, right? Like the
Yes.
insanely spicy one.
Mhm.
That's an understatement, by the
Uh,
way.
okay.
Yeah, it's not great.
You guys have done it. You guys
Yes.
have done it.
Mhm.
Okay. How long did it take for it to like dissipate
2 days.
from? Get the fuck out of here. 2 days?
I didn't think it was
Dude,
too bad. Like, it did make me, like, tear a bit while eating it, but
oof, okay.
it didn't
Okay.
hurt that bad after getting it, like, out of your mouth. For me, it hurt my
Okay.
stomach. It
My
just hurt my
no, yeah,
stomach.
that was
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
my stomach that was just
Yeah,
fucked
That
up.
it
okay.
hurt.
I would try it. I would try
It's like
it.
acid.
Oh, yeah.
And
I yeah.
oh, sorry, that chip is chocked full of that seasoning, and it tastes so bad, and it's so
Uh,
dry. So trying to get it down,
uh,
Just
it's just
like
like,
uh,
dry
uh,
cement. Like it's
mhm.
like
uh,
It's like mixing with your saliva and becomes a weird cement, and then it's so gross.
that's
Yeah.
torture.
Mhm.
Okay. I see, I
Yeah.
see. I will give it I would if I wouldn't go looking for it, you know? I'm not gonna go look for it and do it like, "Hey, check me out. I'm gonna do a one chip challenge out of nowhere." But if the opportunity arises and I have to save somebody, I will do it.
I have to save if somebody's life is on the line, I'll do it.
I will do it. I will that's my requirement. And I love spice, but like I also love
it's not spice.
flavor.
It's just hell. It just
Okay,
No, and it's not the kind of spice that tastes good. It's just
yeah.
like
I see.
battery acid. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, oh, you
It's like,
guys,
eh,
why?
it's so good. Actually, wait, no, it's so good. Try it.
Shut up.
It's so good.
It's so good.
That's
Try
So
it.
good.
Okay. Okay.
Wait,
Well, back to you,
Danny,
Danny. Back to you.
oh, yes. Uh, is this your first time filming for the podcast in your new setup?
Yes.
It kinda ties into our next question.
I did update my new setup because I I don't know if people are like this. I am the type of person that I get bored of my setup and I keep moving it around. So like this desk has been like in every damn wall of this house, but I have this area
Yeah,
now. I'll do a tour eventually. Finally got the wall panels in, and I'm still working on it.
it's
Just
really nice.
don't look at my little wall plug over there. I got it figured out. But I wanted a minimal setup that kind of matches my aesthetic. As you know, I have wooden
Mhm.
tables. Fun fact
Mhm.
is actually not a wooden table. It's just a black table that I wrapped it in wood vinyl. So
Nice.
if you guys want
Mhm.
to do that, if you don't want to buy real wood or you don't want the weight of it, just wrap it. And I did the same thing with this one. Um,
Smart.
and then yeah, just
Mm,
adding little things, adding some grass because
mhm.
I don't go outside. So yeah, just and then I have a couple of my
That's
kits
okay.
here, and then my work in progress. And I think it's just nice because I'm still having an identity crisis. I talk about it all the time, where I am never satisfied with how the photos and stuff come out. So I think just having a better background will kind of help me
Mm.
with that. So yeah.
Mhm. Oh, yeah,
I
because
think
I
we
think
all go
looking
through
at some
that.
of your new yeah. But, you do go through it more than I think a lot of people I've known you less than a year, and I think this is the 5th setup I've seen of yours. You keep moving, or sometimes they'll just be a reel and you're like, "I'm busy," and everything's just everywhere. Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of locked in with this one for a little bit
Mhm.
because, with all of
'Cause you
this,
put up
like,
the panels,
yeah,
yeah.
so I'm kind of locked in and hopefully this stays for a while and I can just build on it. You know what I
I mean,
mean?
this one's my favorite so far
Thank you.
too, so
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks good.
it looks really good.
I think it looks,
Wait, Danny, I have a question real quick. Do
mm,
you just going back to painting, do you paint? You said you paint in your garage. Do you still
hmm
paint there or do you
yeah,
paint in your Okay, you still paint there.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Hopefully, actually, I got Gun Primer sent me this product. This is not this is free promo, I guess, but they sent me the Silent Air stuff, which apparently like helps remove odor from the paints. Science,
Oh, wow.
boohoo magic. I don't know. I'm gonna have to test it out. Oh, I'm praying it works because then, um, I can have the setup closer to me. But at the same
Yeah,
time, I actually don't mind it being like a couple minute walk to my garage and coming back because one, it makes you
yeah.
get up and do all that, but also
Mhm.
it keeps that chaos and that mess over there.
Yeah,
And
Mhm,
it keeps your
um,
house clean,
yeah,
probably.
mhm.
and odor free and all that. And yeah, so because I get very messy when it comes to working. Like I don't like when things are like not accessible. So it's all on my table. This table gets messy. But then when I'm doing other stuff like stuff outside of Gunpla, I hate seeing it. so
I feel you. I
Mhm.
feel you for sure.
yeah, so it's control
Okay.
chaos.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
Um, so you said you're displaying your kits like back there too? Is that what you're
Yeah, I
doing?
have
Okay.
some here, and then out in the living room we have two wooden shelves, which I used to have behind me. I don't have anymore, but that's where I have
Mhm.
most of my collection.
Your kids.
Um,
Gotcha.
or like the ones that are people are coming to pick up, or I have to ship, but it just sits there for a few days, and so yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's dope. Let's see here. Do you collect anything else aside from Gunpla?
Besides Gunpla.
Yeah.
Not really. I used to be very into fashion, so I used to collect shoes and all the shebang, but I've
Okay.
sold majority of them because uh I like my sandals, you know what I mean? And I'm comfortable with those and I don't really like need, 98 like I had the Infinity Stones or Jordan 1s, like I don't need any of that anymore. So I got
Well,
rid of all of
what do
them.
you still have now? What do you still
I
have
have a pair
some
of
stuff now?
breads. I have a pair of breads. That's it. Black and red
Cool.
Jordan ones,
Okay.
but that's it.
Classic.
Yeah, but that's it. That's really
Uh,
about it. Everything else is just comfort. I've gotten to a point
Mhm.
where I just want my feet to be comfortable, and yeah, so
Okay.
the easier to put on, the better. You know what I mean? Um,
Dope.
besides Gunpla, I don't really collect. I would say I'm a little bit into like tech stuff. I like
Mhm,
gadgets. You know, stupid
mhm.
stuff that you don't need that makes your life a little easier, I guess.
Mhm.
So
You have more
So you're
plants
an
than I
adult.
would think you would, I think,
I have
too.
more up.
Plants.
Yeah, these are all
Mm,
not mine. These are my girlfriend's. I
okay.
just
You
get
stole them.
I just
I
get
see.
given to. So yeah, I'm not
Uh-huh.
gonna take credit for the plants. That's all her. But yeah, I
I
yeah.
see.
So it's a mix
It makes more
of
sense now.
it's a mix of my aesthetic with hers because
Mhm.
without her, this entire room would be pitch black, no lights, and just so yeah. Shout out to the girlfriend.
Slippers everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just the most
Slippers
solid
everywhere.
black. You're just floating.
Yeah.
You're just
Like, yeah, like, and I mean, one thing I do collect, I guess, outside of Gunpla is Basquiat. He's my favorite artist because come from a background of art, and so any merch of his, I just end up swiping my card and buying. So yeah,
John Michael
yeah,
Basquiat.
yep.
I saw his piece at the Broad in LA,
Hmm.
and that was like one of my favorite moments. I think
He,
seeing like his piece in real life, it was fire.
I can't explain why I love it so much. It's just what got me into art, and
Yeah,
I think his abstract art and his style, especially, it's weird
yeah.
because like I don't have a lot of influence directly, but I think just his creativity is what influences me, and so yeah,
Um, I love like the weird avant-garde art. Like the melting clock. I can't remember. I just
Van
like I'm
Gogh.
blanking on the name. No, not Van Gogh. The
Um,
melting
the
clock.
the
No,
melting
that's
clock
Uh,
versus oh my god, I forget the name too.
is it not Van
it's
Gogh?
no, no, no.
Salvador
It's
Dali.
Oh, Dali, yeah, yeah. There we go.
yeah, Dali. Love that guy.
Mhm.
Super weird,
Very
but
interesting.
yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Mhm.
Okay, sick, sick. Are you looking for anything right now at the moment, Akro?
Um,
Like any kits that you particularly? I know that our co-hosts have a rule of not buying too much, but
yeah, I have
are
a
you looking for?
strict rule where I don't buy online. That's rule number one. I kind of it helps me control my spending, but also it's just more like it's meant to be or it's not meant to be. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Um,
If
Feel
you
you.
if you say you moved and you weren't close to USA Gundam store anymore, do you think you would
I'm about to put in my two
go
weeks and
online?
I'm going into retirement,
And
I guess.
Like to
oh no.
Nebraska.
I don't know what I would do, but right now
Yeah.
I'm in a situation where I don't have to shop online. I understand that's not the
No, I
case
think
for
that's good.
everyone. Yeah, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
and two, I can see it in person and kind of evaluate. But if I am looking for anything like the Turn X, the Master Grade Turn X is gonna come out
Ooh,
or
yep.
it's gonna get reprinted. I'm excited to work on that as well as the GNX. I think that's the 001. Um,
Hmm.
which also the Master Grade is getting reprinted.
Ooh.
Um, besides that, I really don't have anything that I'm like looking to get. I know the MGSD Destiny recently got released, and
Hmm.
um, I would like to work on it, but again, for me, it's like, am I gonna keep it or not? I'm at a point where I'm just like,
I'll take it.
oh, okay, all right. Well, there you go.
Wait, I'll take it. Me first.
So,
I'll
Please.
take it.
But the
and
MGSCs, they wouldn't take up too much room, right? I guess.
but it's one of those
Mhm.
things where like I'm a minimalist at heart, but I have a lot of non-minimal hobbies. I would say.
Yeah.
So I
Gundam's
try my best.
maximalism.
Yeah, Gundam is
Mhm.
very easy for things to get out of hand and get very messy. So I try my best not to get any like cuz you say, "Oh, it's just an MGSD." And then you get another MGSD, and then you get a high grade, and then before you know it, you have an army, and then you are Vznable. So you know, so no, because that's why I'm like
What is the
I
Garmin?
also prefer
Mhm,
MGs. That's kind of my perfect size because it has enough shelf presence. Where like you can see everything and you can see it on the background
Mhm,
really well. Like for example, there's a
mhm.
Leo right here. You can barely see it. It looks like a bug, right?
mhm,
So yeah, that's why I like MGs a lot more. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's cool. Okay.
mhm.
Um, I like that.
What are your favorite kits?
I
Like, we
would
touched on a
say,
couple.
the master grade Wing Zero Verka. I think it's a pretty obvious answer because I built and painted that kit. I would say I'm approaching 10 soon. So
Approaching 10?
yeah, I've built that kit a lot. Um, I was a
This is
painter,
like commissions, right? Sorry, this is commissions and stuff, right? Too? Or
commissions
personally
and
built?
personal. Yeah, both like combined,
Yeah.
combined.
Okay,
Um,
okay, okay, okay,
and
okay.
it's a really good canvas if you want to paint. Um, Especially like if you have like these abstract ideas, right? So it's a really good canvas. It's beautiful on the shelf. And it's just an overall solid kit. It has a couple of issues, like for those who are thinking about getting it. The little chest vent thing on the bottom side seems to pop out
Mm,
for some reason. It's the right bottom chest vent. I don't know why it. Every
mm,
single one I've had it cemented in. So
mm.
but besides that, no, like I think that's a really good kit. Yeah, that's the one I would recommend. Also a narrative. I think if you just want a really nice looking master grade and but it's a little bit complex in design, a little bit different, then yeah, narrative.
Mhm,
Yeah. That's yeah. That's good to know for me because I still haven't built the master grade wing
Mm.
Verka yet, and I definitely would like to. I got the wing. What is it? I think it's just like Wing Gundam Verka from like 2004 that my
Mm.
brother just gave me. But it's all fully built and that was cool. But I know that the zero one is like
It's a
so
lot more
nice. It's like
updated.
it's so nice. It
It
just looks so good.
and like you're gonna have two phases or three if you paint of like when you build it, like just snap build it without decals, you're gonna be
Right.
like, wow, this is really pretty. But then you're gonna add all the
Right.
decals, and then it's gonna give you another level. And then if you
mhm.
paint it, it's gonna
Totally.
be another level. So yeah,
Totally.
that's
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
my
I'm
recommendation.
I'm sold. I'm sold. I'm just waiting on the day that I gotta get it.
It's definitely worth it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it'd be cool if I could make it so that I could put it next to the one you
Uh,
got that guy over there.
so you just want me to paint you another one? Okay, I got you. All right,
Yeah.
next.
Yeah, I'll take another one, please. What
Okay, okay.
what are your favorite and least favorite parts of building in general?
Sanding is definitely my least favorite, just because of how messy it gets, and
Mhm,
it ends up kind of becoming a workout. Like, um, after a while, I get a
mhm,
little bit worried because, okay, a fun fact about me: I go on a lot of side quests. That's the best way to describe who I am. I've just done a lot of weird side quests in my life. So, um, my side quest before Gunpla was gaming. I was a collegiate esports player, and
Damn.
I was getting wrist issues. And I think out of all the things that comes to Gunpla, the only thing that I get worried about my wrist is sanding because technically a lot of wrist
mhm,
movement. And
yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes, especially doing masquerades and like painting, I'm sitting there for 3 hours sometimes sanding. And
Oh
so
Lord.
that is my least favorite. My favorite part I would say is decals or painting. I think is
mm,
like because that's when you really feel like you're actually transforming the kit. You know what I mean? Like the good
Yeah.
Gunpla is always like you destroy it and then you fix it in a way. You know what I mean? So that's my favorite part. I I get a lot of people are like, oh, my favorite part is when you finish it. For me, when I finish a kit, I kind of lose everything, like all my emotions
mm.
for it. I'm very not nostalgic or sentimentally attached to my kits at all.
Mhm.
So
My
yeah.
favorite part's when I get the kit.
Favorite part is when you open the box and unwrap all
Yeah.
the
I sniff it. and you
Yeah,
sniff it.
that's a fun part. That's the fun part.
That's the good part.
For
Okay,
me, yes.
I have a dumb question.
Mm,
This is a would you rather, just out of curiosity. Would
okay.
you rather sand with a wet sand with a wet sanding stick,
Mm-hmm.
or build an RG Zeta with a pair of paper scissors? But the curly one, you know what I mean? What that we use in grade school, the wavy ones.
I've wet
Those wavy
sanding.
ones.
Yeah, not the wavy one. I feel like that would be
I forgot
dangerous.
about those
I feel like that would
scissors.
be
You
dangerous.
you,
Like,
you prefer you prefer sanding with a wet sanding stick?
yeah, yeah, I would do that. It'd take a lot longer, but I
Okay.
the thing is, I haven't built a real grade Zeta, so I think I'm going
Mm,
to at one point if whenever I
You
find it.
are.
I
You
have
are
to
going
try
to.
it. It's like it's one of those things where everyone complains about it, and I understand because I built like a lot of the older RGs, and I understand their hand
Yeah,
grenades and they suck, but you gotta do it for the culture. You know what I mean? I
that's
might as well
true. I
paint it
might.
at that point too.
Okay. I want to see that. I
Yeah,
definitely want to
so
see that.
I might do that, but but
Okay.
also for me, hand grenade kits don't really bother me that much because for me it's like I'm going to finish painting it, I'm going to put it in an action
Mm,
base and never touch it
mm,
again. So
that's true. That's
yeah,
true.
so
Which is probably what Gunpla is for in the beginning, right? It's like a model that you
yeah.
build it and then put it.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I might get into it too with you, bro. Building that RG Zeta, because I've been avoiding it for so long, and it does look really good. But I'm like, oh god,
Mm.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to disappoint myself. But yeah, you got more skill than me though, so you know
I,
you'd be able to survive. You'd be able to
we'll see.
survive.
We'll see. Like I can't speak on it, but I'm actually kind of excited because I've heard about it for so much that I'm just excited to just experience how
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
How
So,
bad it is. I want to try.
So yeah, we should all try it. We'll
fine.
try it and get back.
I'll promise. I'll
See how
promise.
we
Pinky
feel.
promise.
Yeah, let's do it.
You'll never hear
Okay.
from us again.
Yeah, yeah,
I
we
quit.
retired. Yeah, yeah, we're done. So Danny, you have like some pretty cool like customization, especially some signature ones too. I feel like
The sucker.
that I don't see, yeah, I don't see a lot of people doing, like whether, you started that wave with your like signature stuff and then just customizing in general. When you're getting into it, what do you have like an inspiration that you see something and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna try this? Or how does that process work in your head as far as like inspirations that you take? Yeah.
I think a lot of times I look at Gunpla as house decor. That's what I look at because I'm I'm not a realistic painter. I'm not going to do that. That is not my thing. I've done it.
Mhm,
I can do it, but that's not my
mhm,
expertise. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to make an art piece for my apartment. So that's kind
mhm,
of how it starts. That's why when I started I wanted monochrome because I had a monochrome
mhm,
setup. Before I had this, it was a very black and white setup. So that's like let me do a
mm,
monochrome look. Um
mm,
then nowadays I think more about like a painting. I basically treat
Mm,
Gunpla like a blank white canvas. It is a three-dimensional blank white canvas if you really think about it.
yeah, yeah,
So I try to do a more abstract artistic approach to Gunpla because there are so many talented, realistic, highly detailed customizers out there that I don't feel like I want to get into that. So I don't want to do my own thing. So, yeah,
mhm,
my influence comes more from the furniture store or like, you know what I mean? Like the house decor store where I look at that and
yeah,
I'm like, that looks cool. I have a lot of ideas that I have to do, like I want to
yeah,
do in the future, but I think that's how it starts. And
mm,
that's why my color schemes are more simple in a way,
mhm,
but then if they're
mhm.
not simple, they're very abstract. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the Sakura Wing Zero, which a lot of people might know me for.
mm.
If you really think about it, this is a full pink cherry blossom Gundam. It's kind of insane in theory, but I think it looks
it's
really
dope,
pretty.
bro.
I think it
It
looks
looks
It's
really
dope.
pretty,
very nice.
Yeah,
and
and
Mhm.
then starting that out, like that's like one of your earlier ones too, right?
It's
That
yeah,
one?
it has evolved over the time. It's
Yeah.
also like if you look at my first one, there was no shading. It was just flat colors and the decal.
Mm.
Then it went into
Mhm.
shading. Then it went into
Mm.
pre-shading, post-shading, or yeah, post-shading and decal. And so
Damn.
it's like it's getting evolved and adding more depth and more, like
It's like,
Yeah.
shelf presence to it.
evolving with your with
And
Yeah.
your
also the marbling that you did, I feel like you posted it on somewhere on your
Yeah.
story or something.
I
That was
recently
insane.
started practicing marbling because,
Which is nuts.
this is another one that I did is a hybrid layout. But um yeah, marbling is also another thing. Again, house decor. A lot of house decor
Crazy.
has marbling, so I like the look of that. And so I kind of got into it. It's a very easy skill. It's surprisingly easy.
Mm.
So maybe I'll do a guide on that one of these days. But
mm,
um, so yeah,
That'd be dope.
I think that's where my corner of customization is. And I haven't done a lot of things that I want to do, but it requires me getting tools and things that are outside of Gunpla that I want to figure out
mm,
what the best things are. But
incorporated.
yeah, actually, fun fact: my first ever reel I made was putting a rose and Zulu in a glass display box, like so you can hang it on the wall. So yeah, like
That's cool. What the heck?
Um, is it still there? No, I like your all the customization work that you do just because, like, looking at your page, you can tell it's very uniquely all of your work is you, and
thank
it
you.
always seems like you have a concept in mind, and then it's what's on the Gundam is your interpretation of it, which is yeah, you're really using Gundam as a canvas and your art. It's really cool. I don't think I've seen too much like that before.
There's I'm probably like when summer hits, I'm gonna really stretch it. Like I'm gonna take it a lot more than just what I've been doing. So yeah, it's gonna get a lot more abstract, I would say.
It's gonna
I'm
get
excited to
weird.
see it.
Yeah, it's about
I'm
to get
excited to see
weird.
it.
It's about to
Oh,
get
weird.
weird. Yeah, it's about to get nasty.
Oh, pause, bro. Hey, 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 hey. We're
Everything's
still
gonna
we're
be
still in the podcast.
symbolism.
Yeah.
She's gonna be a melted Gundam. It's like, "My heart." Oh god. Danny, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring back Sakura. Um, would you say you have your favorite/proudest build?
I always like my most recent one. Um,
Mhm.
but I also don't like any of my builds in the sense that this is why I also don't keep a lot of my kits. This was a thing even before when I used to draw or make any digital art. When I look at it the next day, I will always see something that I could improve on or I can do better
Mm,
or what I don't like. And that's just the way I am. I know it's kind of unhealthy, but it also is healthy in the sense that it pushes me to do better. And like I'm a very like bulldozer mentality when it comes to things like that. And so
Mhm.
um yeah, like my most recent one being the wolf model is probably my favorite because it's my most recent one,
mm.
but like I'm already kind of like tired of it. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
um
So
whatever I do next.
if there was a fire and you could only save one of the ones that you have in in your collection,
It'll probably
which one would it
be
be?
the Wing Zero that I won the gold medal for
Okay.
the contest. I guess that's the highest value thing I have right now.
Mhm.
So yeah, it
Yeah.
would be that. Yeah.
I feel like that's a very artist mindset. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
when I'm done taking photos, I always could be like, oh fuck, I could have done this pose. Like the
Mhm.
arms
And
could have done something else. Yeah.
that's my
Uh,
biggest like issue with not only just Gunpla but also content creation, right? It's like yeah, and it is my advice that even if you're not satisfied, you still have to post. You know what I mean? If
for
you get to
sure.
the point where you're 100% satisfied, it's too late.
Mhm.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
but I will
100%.
Either that or you'll just never post.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Honestly, just go for it. Just
Um,
Mhm.
just keep posting whatever it is.
and it's even harder. So that's why, like, they say practice what you preach. I'm not really doing that, but like, it's harder for me because I'm a builder first, content creator second. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm I would rather focus more time on building and getting something done than posting content and making content. So you know what I mean? I don't look at my builds as tools for content. I look at it as my art project and I just happen to make content with it. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Let's
have a lot of blocks when it comes to making content that I have to overcome.
yeah. Let's get into that a little bit more. I know that you saw Jay's post, shout out Vznable,
Hmm.
Asnable,
As
and getting ass
reasonable.
getting into content creation. Was it solely like seeing his stuff that got you into actually getting, starting to get into content creation, or was it like
No,
something else as well? Or
I've always been into content. Again, from gaming side,
Mhm,
I've been into content in that way of streaming and recording
Mhm.
gameplay, and then of course
mhm,
fashion has its own content as well. I'm a big YouTube kid. I grew up watching a lot of YouTubers, and also of course we have the goats like Casey Neistat, for example, and all these
mhm,
other. I'm not gonna go on like listing them, but so I've always consumed content and I've always enjoyed it. Um, and for a while I was like I'm limited by gear, like
yeah,
the technology I have, which now I'm not. Also, that's a very bad mindset to have, which I overcame.
Okay.
Um, but then now that I have, a little bit better equipment that I feel more comfortable making, uh, I started really getting into it. So, um, yeah, that's kind of how I
Mhm.
feel about it. Jay, the thing is, at first I was like, "Oh, this is really cool. I want to get into posing Gunpla." I Within a week I figured out I fucking hate doing that. Like, um, it's just not my thing. I'm not
I
talented,
yeah, yeah,
and
not
I'm
good
not
either.
going to put enough time to get just as good because then I'll just become a clone. You know what I mean? And
right, right,
it's just
right,
not me. I'm more of an artist. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
after I paint this, I definitely ain't gonna put him in a 180-degree like flying sidekick pose. Like absolutely not. It's just gonna it's just gonna
Yeah,
stand like yeah. And I like shout out to Akira. Like he does pose with um his
yeah,
painted stuff. I just
which is nuts.
yeah, I just don't do that. I do a light pose. Like I move an arm 10 degrees up, maybe, but that's really about it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I like what you're
Mhm.
going with, honestly, your page. Whatever you're doing right now. I'm really digging it with the, like, the reels that you're
yeah.
making, and also the projects, of course, like your photos of your projects.
Mhm.
I'm
How Yeah,
yeah. I'm
go ahead.
trying to go for more of a cinematic look, for sure.
Mhm,
Mhm.
I started I want to post 30 reels before the end of the year, which doesn't sound a lot, but it's actually like almost once a week. So it is kind of a
mhm,
lot. Um,
mhm,
and it's just, I said, you know what? I've been focusing on painting more than my content. So people like might know of my Gunpla, but they don't know me or,
Mhm.
so I was like, let me just force
mhm,
myself to just make something, even if it's bad, because and I'm not going to sit here and wait. It's just gonna be like, hey, maybe the first video is not color corrected, and then it is, but like it's not as good. But then like maybe by 15 is it's gonna look a lot more color
Mhm.
corrected, a lot better, to,
mhm.
whatever, you know what I mean. So I think it'll be fun at the end of the year to just put all those 30 videos back to back to back and just
Mhm.
Yeah,
see the progression. So
how it goes.
Do
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
It is crazy you color correct your videos, because I don't color
it
correct
fucking
mine.
sucks.
I just
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's gonna take me longer to learn how to color correct than like any other skill I've had to do with painting.
Yeah.
So
Like,
Video editing takes so much time.
so
So
much.
and
time.
So
filming
much.
while doing stuff just makes it take twice as longer. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that
Yeah.
Especially in the beginning when you're still working out where the angles need to be
yeah.
and, like, everything. Because when trying to film Gunpla, if you're trying to film the process or anything like that. You only have one chance to do it,
Pretty
really. So,
much.
mhm,
And
Yeah.
I
Everything has to be on the
will
camera.
say like Gunpla is hard in the sense where if you actually just watch someone build with no visual tricks, it's really
Mhm.
boring. So
Yeah.
like especially the build part. But there's a lot of fun ways to make your content and Gunpla fun. Like unboxing. I'm a fiend for
Yeah.
unboxing videos. I don't know what it is. Like I just love it.
Oof.
So
That's me, baby. That's me,
yeah,
baby.
yeah, like it's so satisfying. And then so things like that. It's just a lot of different aspects of the hobby that you can show. And I
mhm,
Mhm.
want to get into, that cinematic style of, making videos and stuff like that.
Nice. Even with like, because like I do unboxing videos,
Hmm.
mostly figures, not Gunpla. Even then, like now that we're talking about this, like
mhm,
I want to start doing more of, different angles and things and
Yeah.
transitions and whatnot. Because what I've been doing, because I'm like simplifying it, you know what I mean? So like all my camera is just in the front and I have my hands doing all the things, but it's still in
mhm.
one angle. But yeah, man, like that definitely, finding that style is definitely like,
And
takes work for sure,
It
and
takes so
like
much
to
work,
it.
an
especially when you
issue.
just wanna build kind of or do the thing. But sorry,
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, it's not an issue I have, but it's more of my, again, me being hypercritical about my own stuff. But it's like when a new kit comes out, or like, you know what I mean, like you're doing an unboxing. Like, I'm sorry,
Yep.
but like if a new, like for example, the Destiny just came out, how many videos of unboxing that are you gonna see? You know what I mean? So
Mhm,
For sure.
like, what is it that I can do with my own content that it's visually appealing, whether it be
mhm,
the angle or the background, for example, or
Hmm.
whatever it is. So that's why I'm trying to find that. I don't have it yet, and I definitely admit, like as I said, I'm an artist first, builder. I mean, builder first, content creator second, but I want it to catch up. I think that's important, especially with all the projects and all the stuff like the Visual Studio stuff. Um,
Hmm.
and my Instagram page and stuff like that. Like I should get better. So
Yep. That's dope. And then you're doing the 30 videos
videos.
for yeah, for this year. And we've seen like we've seen a few of it already, right?
yeah,
The
Like the
there's
fire
some
one.
funny, yeah, there's
Yeah,
some
the
funny
fire.
ones in there, like
yeah.
the
Okay, those the
masterpiece.
funny ones I'm not
Like,
counting. I'm not counting. Yeah,
we're not
it's
counting
Those don't
those.
count?
yeah. No,
That
those
Why?
don't
doesn't count.
count because it took me
Wait,
5 minutes to
what
make.
counts? Oh,
If
I
it
see.
counts, it has like a number on it.
The number on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and also
Okay.
like I have a couple of like
Mm,
sponsorship videos, right, that are coming up. Those are
mhm,
not gonna count. Yes,
And
it's
light flex.
but yeah, so like those don't count
that's
because
right.
at the end of the day, like it's still limited in a way to
Yeah,
Okay.
like a sponsorship video. You're gonna have to showcase the product. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
yeah, it's kind of
So
limited.
this is 30 videos like based on your own ideas,
Yeah,
complete creative freedom, what
yeah,
you want
yeah,
to
yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah.
Do you have any like future content idea as far as, I mean, you don't have to reveal
mm,
it all to us,
yeah,
No,
but
one thing I
what do you got
definitely
anything you've been cooking?
do want to talk about is I have a bunch. I have like a list video where I want to talk about a bunch of non hobby tools that I use that I feel like a lot of people might not know about or just didn't think about.
Hmm.
That I want to kind of
mm,
like little things that you could use around the house that might help you. So that's
that
another
might help.
one.
That's awesome. I
Yeah,
don't I don't see a lot of videos doing that, honestly.
Y-
I don't think I've ever seen any video that's
yeah.
showcasing that as far as reels go.
So I
Mhm,
have
Yeah.
stuff like that, and yeah,
Okay.
that's one of the
that's
ideas for sure.
no, that'd be a
Okay.
really nice video, just especially for people who maybe don't wanna spend an arm and a leg when trying to get into it
Yeah,
at first, but still
yeah.
want, like,
Like
things
Yeah.
around the house you can use
Yeah.
just when you're starting up
like
and, yeah, incorporating.
I'm balls deep into this hobby, and I'm still like kind of like stingy with stuff I get. Like, you know
Exactly.
what I mean? Like you
Oh
Mhm,
will
yeah.
see from the video, but like I'm not trying. I don't need $100 like exact enough. That's exaggerated, but you know what I mean.
mhm.
So
For sure. No, I get that.
yeah, that's it.
That's good. You're a very financially responsible person. I think I think we see that.
I have to be, especially in this economy with all the stuff going on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, especially in this economy.
Yeah.
and
Yeah. That's good.
I'm not a bunch of small purchases. I like big purchases. Like, you know what I mean? Like, save up for one big
Yep.
thing. So I
Yep.
think
Yep.
that's more satisfying for me.
Mhm.
That makes sense. That's very adult of you. I need to be that. I need to be that way. When you Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I think I get stingy too with
yeah,
stuff, so I just if anything
Yeah.
is over the price tag of $40, I'm thinking for a while, usually for me.
Oh, I need to be so much
Too.
better. Oh,
Oh,
yikes.
no, I mean,
yeah, like that is honestly pretty close to my limit because I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
like, so yeah.
like, do I want this? I
For
don't
me, for me, it's like, is it below eBay? Okay, cool. But I'm like Danny because I'm a in-person shopper, so you could see how like Japan was like a disaster for me because
But
everything was in
but it was your
person.
That's your thing.
birthday. It was your birthday like trip, and also like you saved up,
Yeah,
so
it's your
that
birthday
makes
trip,
sense. I'm
exactly.
saying
Yeah.
on the
Okay. Thank you.
normal,
Thank you.
yeah, on the normal, like the other idiot that used to be here, like you know what I mean. So, but
The
you're
For sure.
other
For sure.
idiot.
The
yeah,
other idiot.
but
Okay. Okay.
I'm also like one of those type of person. I don't really like this whole like me judging backlogs and stuff like that. Like it's a joke. I genuinely do not
Yes.
care.
Yes.
Like you know what I mean? How like it's just for me. It's like
Like, it's not it doesn't personally hurt you or
yeah, it
anything.
doesn't personally hurt
Yeah.
me, and I'm not
Yeah.
sitting here
Doesn't
like, oh
bother
my
you.
god, you have all these kits. Like
Like,
I'm
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
jealous, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna act like I don't know.
you're
Like
gonna break into your house and throw it all away. So
but it just gets to a point where it's like, are you even going to get to build it? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's the thing. I buy stuff to build it immediately or as soon as I can.
Mhm,
I
So
feel the same way. I
so
build my stuff right away, as fast as I can, at least.
and
So
and
yeah,
so like
I
it's
get
like
it.
I hear like, oh, I haven't built it in a year. I would be going mental if I have a kit that I haven't built in a year. Like that would stress me out so much. So yeah, but to each their own. You know what I mean? Everyone has a
Yeah.
different style of shopping and collecting. So like
mhm.
realistically, I don't care. It's none of my business.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. Dude, I have a confession. I have the RG Sazabi that's been sitting for maybe a year and a half now because I I broke the shoulder
uh,
peg. It's like an
Uh,
apparent issue, I guess, where
yeah,
it's
yeah.
too tight. And then I have to buy a metal inner frame replacement part, right, from
Mm.
eBay. And that part, I just like have never gone to it. Like, just go to eBay and get it. I just like don't. So I've just been sitting.
Get to it. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Sounds like a skill
Yeah.
issue if you ask me. I'm joking.
We're like,
Fuck.
"No."
Fuck.
I
It's a
guess
really good
we
kid.
can get that for you for your birthday. Good birthday present.
I'll get you some
The inner
shoulder
frame.
joints for your birthday, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Great. Now finish your Sazabi.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. This year will be the year for Sazabi.
2026.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
2026. Oh man. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
Inha, got any other questions you wanna throw at this guest over here?
누구세요? Who are you? Who is this?
Yeah, who's this
Um,
guest?
who is this person? With I know or one question. I know you did start streaming and Gunpla and do
Mm.
promote for Twitch and Gunpla as well, and like bringing creators over. Do you have any future plans with streaming or like doing any Gunpla content, or how you would change anything? Because like I also do Gundam streams and things like that. I'm just curious if there's anything you've been wanting to implement or anything you've been wanting to do.
I should stream more, probably, but also like I
Also, I haven't seen
haven't.
you online in a while, so
Yeah, so it's been a fat minute, I will say. But streaming will probably be more incorporated with VZ Studio for me more than my personal. Um, as you know, from coming from gaming, like the trifecta is you do YouTube, Instagram, or like like something like that, and then stream. So you do all three. That's like
Mhm.
the trifecta. And I think that doesn't really exist within Gunpla, right? Or
Mm.
like you don't really see someone that does all three consistently, or
Mhm.
you know what I mean. So I think to do that as an individual is hard, but as a group is a lot easier. And
Mhm.
so we are able to kind of fill all of those bases in. Now I think it's more of polishing and kind of figuring out all the schedules and kind of moving on and doing all of these ideas that we have. So Twitch would incorporate like all the VC Studio members and kind of doing events and gameplays and stuff like that. Personal things, I know me, like I know I've been slacking, but I ain't got time for that shit sometimes, or I don't want to. So and
Oh.
realistically, being honest with you, I prefer being behind the scenes. Eventually, I would love to get to a point where we establish everything and I can just back out. Like I would
Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? We need
What?
not
that
like
co-host.
leave, but I just like being behind the scenes. I like
Oh.
I think I like
Mhm.
Well,
like I forget what they like. You know how like they say there's a visual or the face of the group, like in a
yeah,
group, like that's the other idiot, right? And then
yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, so I'd much rather be behind the scenes helping out, setting up
Mhm.
things. I
They're
like
doing
setting things.
production,
Yeah,
production.
production. Yes, because
Yeah.
Mhm.
the reason why I even like started VC Studio and stuff like that is like everyone's so separated. Like nobody like yeah, we do collabs and stuff, but like we have all
Hmm.
these personalities and talent and everyone's so
Hmm.
separated. And so I was
Hmm.
like, let's try to bring it together. And even with
Mhm.
the podcast, but with VC Studio, I want to see it work together because it can work together. And
Hmm.
I'm sure we'll expand in the future and et cetera, et cetera. But I saw a lacking of that, and that's why I wanted to do this. And of course, we're in the very beginning, and it's going slow, in the sense that like we all got stuff to do. You know what I mean? That's the hardest
Hmm.
part about this is that it's not like
Mhm.
we're
We
streamers
also
or
started at when we're all really busy
yeah, yeah,
or
and
just traveling or sick.
not only that,
Mhm.
we're not full time content creators. Gunpla is not a space that allows you to do that. So no matter what, we're gonna
Yeah.
have to do our 9 to 5s, come home, and like with our dark circles, do whatever we gotta do. So figuring that out is a little more
Else.
difficult, but at the same time, it's happening, and I think that's
Yeah.
the most important. And hopefully, we see more of it. Even that's not from us, but from other people. Like I
Yeah.
Mhm.
genuinely wouldn't have an issue with that.
Yeah. This is great. We're doing it for y'all. Yeah, for those of
Yeah,
you guys who are watching, we're doing this
yeah.
for you guys.
Just get pissed. It's for you.
This is
I'm
for you,
tired.
okay?
I wanna go sleep.
It's worth
Look
it.
at
It's
this guy.
definitely worth it.
Jay's not even
I w
here. He's
I
gone. He's
know.
fully
He
gone
got
forever.
Good.
boy evaporated because he's so tired.
Okay, okay. Well, um, so okay. Well, I think most of it that's kind of where we're at. I guess the last
No, yeah.
question for you. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, no, please keep going.
I guess
Yep.
the finishing question. Did how was your 2025? How has last year been for you?
Last year was
Um,
yeah,
yeah.
it was great. Of course, I discovered Gunpla or content creation in Gunpla, so it sparked a new joy in my life, a new side quest that I'm
Mhm.
genuinely happy to be. I met Well, I guess I met you this year, but I'm just gonna say we met last year. But yeah, I met a lot of amazing people that I can consider friends and work with
Mm.
and stuff like that. I have a new thing to like. I guess I don't have an end goal, but I have a new passion project that I'm really dedicated to.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
2026 is, of course, the studio. And
Busy studio.
maybe, of course, like the whole abstract Gunpla, get more
Mhm.
Yeah,
crazy. Um,
yeah. Looking forward to it.
and
Looking forward to your
then
art,
of course the
the merch.
30
Mhm.
day, and then I'll stream like one more time before the year ends. You know what I mean?
Just one more time
Yeah, one more
for
time.
One
for
more?
Yeah, one more
It's
time.
yo, it
it's
was a lot of
April.
fun, guys.
It's
Yeah.
April.
I got
Yo,
time. I got time. But
I know,
30
you have time for, like, 5 streams. What do you mean
30
one?
streams, 30 streams for the rest of
yeah,
the
you
year,
got me
just like
fucked up.
Ariel.
Man, we did too many. Maybe we did too many charity streams. We
No,
tired
those
it
are
down.
fun. I think it's just when it's just me, I'm just like, damn, like you know what I mean. Like I go live and I'm like, damn, I'm tired. Like, so,
I
but
understand.
yeah,
Oh.
and we have a lot of things coming up, so yeah, it'll happen. But
Mm.
that's it. Just I think it's just now polishing the edges. That's what I
Nice.
like to say.
Mhm.
I think I might go live soon as well because last time I came back from Japan, I did a live of what I got and
Mhm.
just going through it. I might do one again now that we're talking about it
I'll be there.
for
Let us
for
let us
this
know.
trip. Oh,
Mhm.
I will. I will. Yeah, it'll be just a lot of me talking about weird figures. Power Ranger bug guys as
I just bought
somebody's.
Raid, so it's all good. I'm ready.
Okay. Fuck. Don't kill my bug Power Rangers. Leave them alone. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Well, that's it
th-
for the podcast. Also,
yep.
for this has been so hard being a guest. I'm so not
I
used
know
to
it's
it.
weird.
But before we end it, yes, April Fools,
Yeah.
everyone. Jay is
Hey,
April
not kicked
Fool.
out,
Did
unfortunately.
we get ya?
he
Yeah,
Did we
he
get
yeah,
ya?
yeah.
Let us
I
know in
hope
the
he did.
comments if we got ya. Let us know.
Haha.
but
Uh-huh.
yeah. So
Were you happy or
he,
sad? Wait, don't answer the
Yeah, yeah.
question.
Actually, put that in the comments.
yeah,
Just
were
And
you celebrating or not?
yeah.
But
let
yeah,
us
he is on vacation. But of course, Ryan's back from vacation, so that's awesome. Now it's time for Nuna to go on vacation soon, so we can say goodbye to
yep,
her. Or maybe you'll see her before, but either ways, April
never see
Fools.
me again.
We're glad to
April
be back,
Fools.
and
April Fools.
the hoodie, as you can see, all of us wear right now, will be releasing very soon. So yeah, website and the shop will be coming out very soon. So please look out for that. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed the April Fool's episode. Thank you
Before
again.
we go, wait, before we go, I just gotta say for you guys that are listening and watching, this hoodie, I'm not guessing up just because I'm guessing up because I've had experience as well in sourcing. I've had experience in sourcing materials for my dance team and other things. This hoodie is really really nice. The fitment I think is just right, where it's a bit oversized but not quite too overly exaggerated. It's just
Mhm.
it's a perfect hoodie. It has
Yeah.
great weight to it, and I think it's a very modern kind of contemporary cut.
Yeah,
And
it's
shout out
oversized, but it's not too boxy because I know a lot of
to
people
yes,
like not
Yeah.
everyone's a
And
fan
it has
of
the drop
boxy.
shoulders, which
yeah,
you want
not too
in
And
a
long,
good
not too
hoodie.
long on the bottom either. You could
Mhm.
cuff it if you want to.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
On the back, it says anti backlog club. Shout out to our talented homie right here, our guest that designed this hoodie. So yeah, if you guys want this, there'll be more info, right, Daddy?
Yeah, it'll,
Soon?
it'll it'll be coming very soon. So
Yeah, trust me, you guys gonna want it. You guys gonna want it. I just put it in your cart once it goes live,
W
and you
plays,
won't
W
regret
plays.
it. You won't regret it, I promise, because I'm about to get a second one.
But yeah, that's it for this April Fool's episode. Hopefully, the viewers get a little bit more insight on who I am because I realized that most
I've
of the
never
time
done that.
I was interviewing people.
Yeah,
So,
Mhm.
so
long overdue, man. Long overdue.
yeah, and thank you again,
Yeah.
Yatu, for being co-host. Honestly, yeah, I should be the co-host officially. So
No, that's you guys. That's you.
No.
Well,
And the other one, oh,
yes, yeah,
yeah,
wherever he is.
that guy.
God, where are you?
I gotta record with him again soon. All right. Anyways, before I get
Okay.
depressed, yeah. All right. Goodbye,
Yep,
everyone.
yep,
Thank
yep.
you for
Bye,
watching. All
guys.
of our links will be in the bio. Bye
Happy
bye.
April. Bye.
See ya.